Hey guys, Tales of Turam here. We're back with the Gnome Homes game. I'm here today with Dog That Kills You,
Hi.
Gesh,
Hello.
Lest the Earth Mate,
Yellow.
and Zeus the Elephant Man.
Uh,
Thog is not here, and Oath of the Throwing It Back Paladin are not here. Um, be, I, One of them hasn't texted us. I think you guys can guess who. Um, yeah, so we're continuing based off of last session. Woo! Anything you guys want to say before I go over the overview? Remember, we're at 40 seconds.
I don't exist. I was not introduced. I don't
How
exist.
long has it been
Oh,
now?
Stephanie's here too, sorry.
Yeah, how long has it been now?
What do you mean?
Just don't swear.
Yeah, don't swear.
Hold it in.
It's your games, man. I
I'm-
think swearing is the least one of the
Well,
Just
you
hold
need
it
to
in,
fucking
man.
hold it in.
Don't be a
Hold your
child.
breath
That's
in
what's
your mouth.
right.
Anyways, last session, the party had made it to the Central Isle. After a brief explosion on the ship, and then a second explosion, and then the party falling after angering me and making me summon a wind dragon, and breaking the ship began to sink. Rawl escaped from the party after having made a little bit of a mess with the angelic man. Um, the rest of the group followed in his footsteps a few minutes after him. However, Rawl, being invisible, was able to skirt by their vision as he was in town, gathering whatever information he needed. He then headed to the Western Dig Site, where he kidnapped a dwarf, walked through a wall, and began his inner machinations of evil. While the rest of the party was off doing God fucking knows what. Anyways, that's what happened last session. Anything I missed that's very important? Good. Alright. So, let me get some music for you really quickly. And when we get to the boss fight, Domino, if you have any music, you can play it.
Alright, will do.
Copyright free, you know.
I don't want to do the boss fighting.
Anyways, so, as the party. Oh, sorry. As the sun sits within the sky, I believe it was late day, getting towards sundown, a few hours from sundown. The party, who should be entering into the mines at what time? 6, I said? So at night.
Yep.
It is 3 o'clock. The angel, whatever the fuck your name is, Gesh, has just left the side of a strange gnome who seems to be looking for Thog. We follow the strange gnome. Zeus, if you'd like to describe your character, please.
Ah, my character is a short person, obviously, with sleek back black hair, with that has a bit of oil inside of it to keep it like that. I am wearing a heavy apron that has many small pockets all over it, containing small gadgets and the like. I have a smithing hammer at my side and a multi-tool at the other hip.
Okay. If you'd like to post your character in the Gnome Homes game, that would be fine. As your character begins to look around, searching for his companion, Thog, what are you doing?
All right. Do I see any like recent tracks that I could follow to see?
A large blood trail from after stabbing and killing a man, yeah.
Ah, well, that sounds like dog. I'm gonna. I want to look around some more, but also that blood trail is not gonna be fresh forever.
Yep, and you do see a few guards trying to push past a few people to start following the trail too, but they're kind of stuck.
You know what? I'm gonna follow that trail. I'm gonna see why they're stuck.
Alright. What?
I'm gonna try to follow that trail.
Okay. Make me a survival check.
Got it. Oh shit! Not a survival check. No. That 1 plus 2.
You have advantage, remember, because this is your first roll.
Right. 19.
19. Following this track, it leads you to the southern part of the city, or the ancient city, I should say, the dig site that exists here. As you continue to pass by a few tents, you see a few strands of cloth that seem to have been taken off of your friend Thug, cloth and silks, and seemingly just placed somewhere else. Singed at the sides as if he burnt them a bit. As you continue to follow the blood stain, this is where it ends. And as you look around, you don't see him. If you'd like to make a perception check for me.
Gotcha.
You're behind a few tents, by the way, the southern part of the city.
14.
14. As you're looking around, you don't see anybody. You only hear the voices of people inside their tents or walking around. You can't see Thug. And as you're starting to push past a few of these tents, a single hand comes out and grabs you by the face. As it grabs you, it pulls you, but you manage to slink underneath and turn around, and you see, standing there, Thug. But he has a few scars on his face, different from the last time you saw him a few hours ago. And the most jarring part is he has one arm.
Does he see me right now?
He literally just tried to fucking grab you.
Oh. Sorry.
You literally don't listen whenever I describe shit, man. It's pissing me off,
Of
man.
course he doesn't. It's Zeus.
I do listen. I listen to like
Oh,
no.
really? Really?
yes.
No.
You will
That's a
not win
fucking
this
lie.
argument. Back off, dude. You will not win this argument. I assure you.
So, this Thug looks at you, and in a gruff voice you hear, "Who are you and what do you want with me?" You can see he's holding on to a scimitar on his side.
Don't you remember me, Thog?
My eyesight's not as good as it used to be. Who are you?
I'm Mitty. Your friend? Compatriot? Travel partner?
Mitty is dead. You are not Mitty. He died a few weeks ago.
I'm pretty alive right now. I don't think I died.
Oh god, split timeline.
Make me a persuasion check.
I don't know, man. I seem pretty alive.
Oh fuck! I dumped charisma because I'm I'm a hermit. Persuasion. Oh no, it's a -1. I don't like that. 14.
That's cocked. Okay. One second. Let me just go here and check Thog's stats. Where is it? Okay. He manages to, you watch as he pulls out his scimitar and he sends a slash at you, and you reflexively dodge, and you watch him just get flung forward 10 feet as he lands behind you and pulls the scimitar behind, up to your neck. Mitty is dead. So who are you and why do you hold his form? Why are you looking for me? And who was that man who seemed to look like me as well?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Hold on, did the music just restart?
I think it did.
Yes,
James corrects.
He looks at you. Who are you?
I'm who I said. I'm Mitty.
He's gonna make another attack at you. What's your AC?
My AC is currently 15.
Slashes into you.
Jesus fuck.
You take 5 points of slashing damage and 10 points of bludgeoning damage as you feel the blade hit you, and it almost feels like a heavy ocean wave slams into you, and you go flying back 10 feet.
I'm gonna look at him bewildered for a moment and just like shake myself. Are you even Thog?
You see
Now I'm concerned about you.
You see him getting into a stance similar to one that you've seen him in a sword stance before. I don't talk to false. Oh, sorry. He doesn't. He goes. I don't talk to fakes like you.
I'm not a fake. What do I have to do to convince you?
Roll initiative.
Oh, well, shit. I didn't want to roll initiative yet.
So this character dies after after
Die
5
in a loss.
minutes.
There's a chance.
If Mitty dies, just throw out the fucking bat. There's no actual such times him dead immediately.
What'd you roll?
12.
Okay, yeah. You see him get into a stance, and he looks around and starts to book it away. He does not want to start taking a fight with a creature right now, especially while the law is chasing him, apparently, for something he didn't do. He begins to run.
Follow him.
I'll follow him.
Alright, so as you begin to try and follow him, I would like you to make me just a general dexterity check for me.
Okie dokie.
Come on, Nat 20.
Dexterity. Oh, I don't get it. Okay. Hiya! 6.
6.
God, Mitty.
So, as you're chasing after him, you eventually lose him, and you're in like an alleyway of these ancient buildings that have fallen apart, and you're looking around, you don't see him. As at this point, you feel another scimitar to your neck, and you're like, God damn it. And you turn around, and you see Thog. No scars on his face, both arms, and he's just staring at you. Middy! And he puts one of his scimitars away. Didn't I tell you to go find a new friend when we got here? Why are you chasing me?
Wait. Oh. You were missing an arm.
Middy, I have both arms. What are you talking about?
I'm gonna, like, despite my stature, I'm, like, leaning close to him. It doesn't really do very much. I think something's wrong. I don't know what it is. But I think I'm seeing things.
You see him, like, rub the bridge of his nose. Middy, I told you we cannot remain friends after we get here. I have things to do, and you cannot be a part of them. What do you seek of me?
Well, you attacked me in the alleyway previously, so I was chasing after you.
I did no such thing.
Oh. What?
Did
What's
another orc attack you and you got me mixed up with... You're racist, Middy. I don't like you.
I'm not... I'm rich, not racist.
Roll me a persuasion.
Kind of go on the same sometimes.
Most of the time.
He gets fucked over. He gets
What's
fucked
a little
over by
orb?
2 Thog.
I got a 0.
Just damn.
Middy, you are a kind man, but you are a stupid man. And he's gonna punch you in the
kill yourself.
That's you just described Zeus perfectly.
He's gonna punch you in the stomach as you start to like cough your guts out, and he's just gonna walk away.
Man, fucking
No.
split timelines, am I right?
Your horrible persuasion checks made it so you're not gonna have Thug in this upcoming battle.
Son of a bitch.
That was 2 chances, man. You had the better Thug and the better Thug.
I'm gonna, like, sit there puzzled for just, like, a solid minute of just...
As you're like
what?
spitting up like parts of your lunch.
You're just like, what? What happened? What did I do wrong? No one likes me.
True.
I could not have guessed. Good observation. I'm proud of you. His eyes still
Bro,
work
did
as well
Viber
as his
stop
ears.
playing music now?
I think I don't.
Mitty's bullshit was too much for it.
Yeah, it has.
So I fucking hate Viber, man.
Then why are you using it?
It's the only fucking bot that works, Gesh. I've mentioned this 15 fucking times.
I know.
The last of its line. Even still defective.
Oh god. Can we at some point please get the role origin story?
No.
No.
Oh, why? I want a campaign that basically explores his origin story.
No.
Why not?
Because no.
But why?
Anyway, so as Mitty lays on the ground trying to regain himself, our view is pulled to that of... Where is it? To that of an angel who seems to be running through the streets trying to find whatever people, whatever friends he can, whatever aid he can for the upcoming confrontation with his friend Rawl. Yesh, as you rush the streets looking for anybody that may be able to help you, you bump into an unfamiliar person. A pretty tall person. Just covered in a cloak at the moment. But as you bump into them, their cloak kind of falls back, and they seem to stop you for a second to ask what's wrong. Ruby, if you'd like to describe your character, please.
You see what seems to be a 7-foot tall garden gnome wearing a cape that, as previously described, wraps around over their left shoulder and in front of them, with 3 moons on its black form. He has a ring on his right hand made of black iron and ruby. He has dark platinum blonde hair, a barely visible tan, and upon his back are a great hammer and a war axe.
As you run into this character, if you guys would like to roleplay now.
I'm sorry. Three? What for? Why were you in such a
Oh.
rush? I need to find my acquaintance to go to a place to stop something bad.
Oh, well, if you give me a description, I can help you search.
It's I would give him a description of this character. I can't fucking remember.
Are you talking
Say
about
again?
Leo's?
Oh no, sorry, I meant Big Shots.
Big Shot's character. I will say, Ruby, you do recall the character being at a certain building of promiscuity within this town that has recently been created.
Oh, I do believe I saw him entering a recent addition to the town.
Yeah.
I don't remember the name, so I'm just gonna call it a brothel.
Yeah, could you perhaps lead me to the direction of that building?
Certainly. As I would proceed to lead him towards the building.
Okay. You eventually get to a large-scaled building, and you can smell a pleasant scent coming off of it. This perfume-like scent of vanilla or berries. And as you approach it, you do see a few of the digger staff coming out and going upon their way with small lipstick marks on their face, or that same smell wafting off them. And their clothes rustled. As you begin to walk in, you see this wonderfully laid out. It looks like a fucking brothel. It has many different couches and chairs and a bar as well as tables. It looks like a bar in the front with a few luxury items and goods. And you see a few individuals who aren't as well dressed, who are bringing patrons to the back. It's at this point you do not see the tiefling anywhere.
I would ask around if anyone has seen the tiefling.
Then do it.
Excuse us, has a tiefling recently been here?
As you begin to ask around, eventually a more hierarchical-looking individual of these women in here comes approaching you. Yes, one of the tieflings, well, one of the individuals that you mentioned, the tiefling, has recently come through here, but they were asking a few questions for us, and then went upon their way. They didn't mention where they were headed, so I assume they probably were pretty busy.
Thanks.
Well, if we can't find your friend, then I'd be fine to join you.
That would be very kind of you. Then let's
So,
go on.
yeah, let's get going. I think he might be either in the market district or somewhere in the business district.
What? I don't even know what you guys are fucking doing. You guys are like saying shit that I don't understand.
We're looking for Big Shot's character still.
Okay. So, what are you guys doing? Because this is not a normal town. This is a ruined city from ancient times. There is no market district. There is no shopping district. There's nothing like that. Let me go over the setting again. You are on Agaburst, a town, a continent destroyed during the Second God Wars 320,000 plus years ago. This is an ancient archaeological dig being constructed by the resources of a few continents and townships that have come here to dig out ancient relics of the gnomish homeland. The gnomes have been split and they are kind of nomadic or living apart, and they don't really live together anymore. They used to be tinkerers and had floating cities. That is all you need to know. The city you are in is very damaged, and the only structure that seems to be even remotely close to full, except for the ones that have been rebuilt, is a single tower in the very center of the city made of brass that seems to... it's more of a tube that seems to bend and move and shake. And there seems to be this iridescent, rainbow kind of technicolored storming tornado that is forming from the sky and dipping down and barely starting to touch the top of this tube, and it seems to be growing. There's many lights flying through this storm. That is the setting. The land you are in is an ash kind of like desert with bits of grass and other vegetation. Most of the buildings here are tents because there are many dig sites here. Anyways, so as you two begin to leave the brothel and search around the city, you come to actually I'd like you both to make investigation checks for me.
Could I make a perception check to
No.
try to pick up the smell of brisket?
No,
Aw.
I'm fucking with you. You can.
What?
You can.
Ah, good. I didn't hear you.
So, do.
That 20
Okay, you
or
smell
27.
brisket.
I try to follow the smell.
You are a humanoid. You are not a fucking bloodhound. You smell brisket, and as you're starting to follow it, you're starting to lose the scent.
Shit.
Yeah. After about a good 5 minutes, you start to lose the scent, and you eventually do manage to find the source of the scent, which seems to be a brisket that's sitting on an ancient table that's been unburied recently, that's sitting on a plate. The brisket seems to be freshly warm, but it's mostly eaten. You can see a few seagulls have landed and started to eat it. The seagulls have 7 eyes and like 5 wings.
I have a feeling we ain't gonna find him in time.
Best then.
Yeah.
I will say, next to the brisket, eating something else and like reading a newspaper or something, and just like chewing on a few pieces of meat, like from his own brisket. You do see another individual sitting at the table. Bob Sauce, would you like to describe your character for this session?
Alright. Okay, apologies. What you see, sitting at the table, half eating, doing his best to, is a warforged man, draped in white and brown, grayish clothes, with a shield to his side and a great axe slapped to his back. Face torn apart, like he was thrown through a chipper. He sits there and gives you a very odd look for you staring at him. So he mutters, "Can I fucking help you? Got a staring issue?"
Did you perhaps see a tiefling here recently?
You would have.
I don't.
You talked to him for a bit. He went on his way. He was kind of busy.
Kind of. He was a nice talk and good and interesting, but I didn't really care enough to get them in details. He went that way. I say this, I head nod to the direction he went.
Okay.
What's your business with him?
You see
Sorry.
the Warforged points to the west.
What's your business with him? You got debt?
No.
And why do you
He
want him?
is my he is a friend of mine, and he went a bit missing.
Well, I found him. Obviously, I'm missing. Maybe he didn't like you. He left. People do that very often. They wander and lose themselves more than they lose others.
No, he said he would help me, and as a paladin, I would expect him to hold his promise, but he disappeared.
As a paladin myself, sometimes promises have to be broken or modified for later on. Unfortunately,
Out
part
of
of life.
character, the amount of paladins in this campaign is uncanny.
How many were there?
4, I think.
Yeah.
So, what do you need help with? What fucking
Well.
adventure are you on? That
Well,
means you eat up my goddamn brisket.
we are currently on the way to the mine nearby here.
What do you do with the mines?
Not
To
a
s-
mine, a dig site.
a dig site to stop someone from doing something really bad and stupid.
Ugh. Fuck it. You want some more help? I got nothing better to do. And quite frankly, I'm itching for a fight. I'm
Okay.
tensed up. So, hold on. What exactly?
Your character's bricked up, you'd say?
Sure. Well, I mean, 15-inch, Kevin, Bad Dragon, so yeah. So, what Yes, you heard me. So, what exactly is this such a bad thing? Did someone steal your fucking sweet roll?
No. Are you aware of the story of Midas?
Vaguely.
He is trying to do that to the whole world. He's trying to turn the whole world into gold.
Huh.
Yes.
I can see how that caused a problem, but I do respect it. It would solve a lot of fucking problems in all the political debates and whatnot. The world is pretty imperfect. But I like
Respect to him.
being able to swim in the ocean. I don't want to swim in the gold. So, yeah. That's probably fucking stopped, honestly.
Yes. Shit.
So, fuck you waiting for? Let's go.
Yeah.
As I say this, I stand up. How tall is your character?
My character's like 6'5", 6'6".
Cool. I'm a very chill 7 foot, so I got tower reviews.
Well,
Let's go.
my character
7 feet.
normally my character is accustomed to being the tallest person nearby. Now there are 2 people that are taller than him
And
right
you
next
just
to him.
got a garden gnome that stands 7 foot tall and a warforged that
Yeah.
stands.
Yeah.
I fucking hate when I bring characters in for a single session and they just make stupid ass characters that gotta fit into lore now.
Hey.
Hey, you. Okay,
Just
to
because
be
I did
fair
for a
for Ruby,
while.
you gave him the idea of a garden gnome.
I
You
gave
said,
him
"Hey,
the
play
idea of
garden."
playing multiple garden gnomes in a trench coat.
And I adapted
Is that
that
better?
to what I wanted to do.
Every time you say you're a garden gnome that's 7 feet tall, I just think of like that costume of garden gnome, like that Halloween costume. Anyways,
Well, let's fucking go. I'm impatient. I got shit
Okay.
to do and fish to catch.
Well, lead the way.
Yeah, okay. That leads the way to the dig site.
you don't know where the fuck the dig site is. And the
When
one who
did
was going
Nome-
the one who was going to lead you, the Darlin, you don't know where the fuck he's at. And the only one who can tell you, Senis, is now dead.
Okay, where did the gnome said he would meet me?
I don't know. Where did he say he would meet you?
I want to head to the piano currently. I want to do it so bad. It's frustrating.
Man, it sucks when you don't take notes, huh?
Yeah, I guess, doesn't it?
Your character doesn't remember.
Well,
Come on, Goblin!
No. This is you.
Why?
I've told you guys to take notes multiple times. This is on you. What is your character doing now that he doesn't remember? He's like, oh fuck. Where am I?
Ah.
well, what?
Can I roll an intelligence check to try to remember?
Make me a history check to recall a single piece of important information.
A history check, okay.
Yeah, I will give you that piece of information if you succeed.
I need to succeed this.
Please fail. Please fail. He
Oh, you
failed.
never
but-
used your advantage, by the way, on your first roll you got.
Oh, huh.
Too bad it's
Well,
gone.
it's gone forever. Yeah.
No, I'm fucking with you. You get one. Everyone gets one.
Wait.
Okay. Then I will use the advantage here.
Please double fail. Please. Just have no idea.
17.
17, that's enough. You do recall it's one of the newer dig sites that you need to head to.
Okay, then I would head there.
You don't know where that is.
I'm just asking around.
Alright, make me an investigation check or a persuasion check, your choice.
I'm taking persuasion because I'm slightly better at it.
Sure.
Which is instead of a -2, a -1.
I would like to aid him.
17.
17, alright. So, as you begin to ask around, and Ruby's character, the garden gnome, tries to help, but is a fucking garden gnome that's 7 feet tall, so people are fucking staying away from it. It takes a bit longer than it should. And eventually, you do get told it's the Western Dig site. And one of the diggers that you ask is willing to lead you there for 3 silver per person.
I
I
give him
just
a
hand him a
gold.
gold.
Oh, he takes both your golds and goes, alright, thank you. Alright, okay. So both of you remove gold.
We just ripped ourselves off.
Yep.
By speaking at once.
Yeah. So you both pull out a gold, he takes them both very quickly. Follow me, and it starts to walk. As you begin to follow him, I assume, right?
Yes.
Alright,
You guys are
begin
awful at this. First of all, for Christ.
What the fuck's my losing shit that thing? So you begin to follow this motherfucker, and eventually, after following him for about 30 minutes, you get to this large hole that's in the ground where you can see a few buildings probably used to sit, and you can see a pathway has been dug down. You can see a few individuals coming in and out with large barrels filled with rock and stone, as well as carrying pickaxes. Some of them even come out with... What?
Rock and stone. It triggered something in me, sorry. Oh no. didn't.
That'll
Oh
come
my.
in handy later. All right. That random encounter
It's a
stays.
surprise so that will help
Sorry.
us later.
I rolled a 100 on that, by the way, so that's going to be a random encounter.
Oh,
No.
is the 100 a good or a bad thing in this
Bad
case?
thing.
Very, very bad.
How is a 100 a bad thing
It
and a
means I get to
100?
summon a wild encounter of my choice.
Oh,
Anyways,
fuck.
so as the party begins to descend into the dig site, the individual who was leading you here goes, I've done my job. I'm gonna get going, get myself a Timmy sandwich. You guys have a good one. Be careful. There are a few pitfalls, and there's a large hole in the center. You don't want to fall down that, you know. If you're looking for someone to lead you through the pit, Darling is a good find. Funny enough, you're not the first ones to come here in the past hour. Hey, Yilgovich! And you see this like human man come up. What can I do for you, friend? Where are those others you brought today? They are fine. Lower down. Good now.
Wait, others? What other people?
As I just said, some other people who came to the mine. Well, the dig site, sorry.
Oh, were
If
they
you're
looking
interested
like?
in them,
My friend, he's stupid.
if you're interested in them, you can go down and find them. If you want me to tell you what they look like, you can pay me another gold.
Oh, give them a gold.
Alright, there's a gnomish fellow. He looks like, and he gives you the description of Minnie. And then there was this, earlier on, there was this, I don't know how to describe it. There was like this, shifting, ethereal form that was moving down. I don't know, I only caught a glimpse of it. I didn't see their actual form or details. That was a few hours ago, though.
Oh no. Yeah, I turn to the other people. Let's get going fast.
Well, go.
Alright, I'm gonna lead the way down then.
Alright, so, as you guys begin to descend the large, spiraling pit that goes downwards.
Nuts.
No one talk, we're gonna make this as awkward as we can.
I'll just be in pain for a minute. Just now.
Alright, so, as you guys begin to spiral down, you see ancient remnants of what seems to be parts of the city that have fallen within this pit, this sinkhole almost. And as you continue down, you can see different areas that seem to branch off, different paths that lead across the center of the pit. You can see paths that seem to branch off outside of the pit, like dug into the walls. And you can see like old carts that are bringing pieces of rock and stone up to the surface. Miners everywhere. You can hear the clinks and clacks of pickaxes against rock. As you continue down, I would like you to make me a... I mean, you guys are just continuing down to the bottom?
Yep.
Alright. You get to the bottom and you see this large pit, this large area at the bottom, this cavernous area that people are mining ancient debris at the base of this, like, long forgotten ancient part of the city. To this point, you see a gnomish figure talking around, asking about certain things. They seem interested in parts of this architecture. Mitty.
Yeah?
You see the individual you talked to earlier. The strange man in plate mail enters the bottom of the pit.
Oh, hey! I wave at him.
Hey, how are you?
Could be better. Weird shit. I'll be fully honest. End of conversation.
Well, we need your help.
I motion for Gesh to start speaking to explain the situation.
Yeah.
As soon as you
You
start
are-
speaking, there's an earthquake. You guys hear up.
Oh, not again.
And it's at this point, out of the ground, you see the ground starts to shake in a single specific area again, and you see a creature breach from the surface. Well, from underground to the surface, as you see this gigantic worm-like creature breaches. Actually, no, let's not go with a gigantic worm because those are freaking high level. You see a few Onkeg break out as they like claw at their where you assume their antenna and ears would be, and they're just clawing at it as they continue to move out. They seem to push into this dig site and start to just claw at anything that they can see in front of them. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Man,
This
at least
is
it's
the
not
first
another
roll.
fucking dragon.
Oh, that's what an Ankh looks like. I was
I'm-
imagining.
Alright.
Oh fuck,
I'm
8.
saying these Onkeg are more like actual big ass ants.
Okay.
12.
12?
16.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be back shortly.
I'm back shortly.
Initiative, correct?
Yes.
I will
This,
return with a weapon.
this horde of Onkegs has pushed its way out of the ground, seemingly spurned away by this strange pulsing. Okay, so Zeus, you got a 19?
Yeah.
Okay, you're definitely going first.
Yay!
16, that was using the advantage.
Battlesmith powers activate.
And I 8.
Okay, and then we have Ruby at 16. What did you roll, Bob?
12.
Okay.
Fucking
And we
lame.
have Gesh at 8. Okay, so as these Onkei begin to massacre some of the diggers down here and begin to just rush through trying to escape whatever this pulsing is, this strange humming, this almost heartbeat of a machine. You hear whirring and arcane. Mitty, you see one of the Onkei comes up to you and slashes at you, but you manage to dodge out of the way. What are you doing?
Shit.
There's about 12 Onkeg here.
Awesome. All right.
Actually, I would say there's more about 7 of them.
Great. That's fun.
We're dead. Not really.
But we're dead.
Okay. No, we're not dead. I'm a big boy. I got this. I am going to grab my smithing hammer,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to. I'm gonna hit this one right in the face. I'm gonna go for a hit.
Before you do that, tell me
Yes.
something.
Yes.
Is Mitty a Torbjorn reference? Has he been this entire time?
No.
Okay.
What a fight!
I promise you, he's not a Torborn. Yes. I only reference Magic the Gathering and Greek words.
Continue, please.
I'm not.
Me armor.
Oh my God! Nat 1 plus 9.
Alright, so as you go to strike, suddenly the earthquake continues, and the after tremor seems to almost knock you off your balance, and you miss the creature hitting the dust next to it. Your hammer breaks.
Shit! Oh, that's a really. Oh no!
Me hammer.
Does it count as not an infusion anymore? Cause I give it enhanced weapon.
Oh, no, I'll keep it. I'll keep it alive. I'll just say it cracks a little bit.
Great! Oh God! All right, I have multi attack, so I guess gotta go for the second swing here.
Okay, as it's in the ground, you pull it up to go for an uppercut on the creature.
All right, please, I beg you, game. Love me. 28.
Okay, that criticals.
Yay! All right.
As the large fucking ant that its pincers flying around and it's just slashing with its single technical claws, but I'm gonna consider them an ant. So like it's throwing its arm around, trying to bludgeon you out of its way. You swing up and hit under its chin. Go ahead and roll damage.
13 points of damage.
All right. Okay.
Yay!
Good job.
Woo 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 woo!
All right, you pound this ant.
Awesome.
Oh god.
Hey,
All right.
seems
So
like
before I
some
make
red pounding.
Before I make any rash
Rough.
decisions, is my steel defender here?
No.
Okay, that clarifies everything. That means,
I'll say you sent to go do something really quick.
perfect. That works. It'll come in as a what's the thing? Not Mardi Gras. Never mind.
Deus Ex
I'll-
Deus Ex
Machina.
Machina.
Yes, it'll come in like that.
Gosh, why are me and you so in sync?
All right, and
Fucking
with
hell.
that is
I'm done
everything I
with
can do because I normally just give my bonus action to my Mastiff. I am done.
Okay. Go. As Minnie manages to uppercut one of the Onkeg horde goes. Minnie,
Yeah.
your AC is 15?
Yes.
Okay.
Before you say the roll, I would like to cast shield.
Not really gonna matter, just so you're aware.
Oh no. I'll preventing criticals?
For the horde, I'm rolling 3 dice and taking the higher of the 3 for the horde. As they like start to swarm above you and start to like bite or like throw you to try and get out of the way of what or away from this strange hum. It is a multitude of attacks trying to hit you. It is not one, it is not a single one per person.
Got it.
So, it's natural 20,
Alright, that meets and beats.
which would bring it to about 25. So, it is a single critical.
Yippee!
So,
Otherwise, it
this-
would have been a double. So
Yeah, as these creatures seem to rush past you and start to like bite you or throw you away, you guys watch as Mitty is just slammed by a few of these onkegs into a wall about 30 feet away. As Mitty, you take you take one more. Okay. 22 points of bludgeoning damage.
No!
As the horde tramples and then throws you. As they continue to move past you, they start to move towards the other group of individuals here now.
Yippee!
Ending their turn. Ruby,
Yes.
what are you doing? This Onkeg horde just like trampled and threw the gnome that you were talking to about like 20 feet in front of you. It threw them to the left 30 feet through a wall. As they continue to charge forward, they seem to be shaking their heads and trying to get away from whatever that pulsing sound was.
I am going to use my free item interaction to draw my weapons, specifically my warhammer and a hand axe that was on my hip.
You can only draw one weapon. As a
Dual wielder. That is a feat I took, which makes
Okay.
it so I can draw 2.
Okay, good to know.
Nice.
And then I am going to rage
Mhm.
and head up to him and strike once with the hand axe, once with the warhammer, and I am then going to wait, no, I can't. I already used my bonus action. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that.
What would you use your bonus action for?
Rage.
Okay. So, you rush up to this Onkeg horde and you start to swing your weapons into it. Go ahead and make your attacks.
23 for the hand axe.
Okay.
And that is 26 for the warhammer.
Okay, yeah, you hit both times.
Alright. Since I'm one-handing it, it's only a d8 for the warhammer. And it's a d6 for the hand axe. d6 first for a total of 10, and warhammer for a total of... that is 12.
Okay, so 22 total. Good
Yep.
enough. Good enough.
Oh wait, I also get a +2 damage from rage.
Yeah, so that would be 26 total.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you slash and pierce through this, you do manage to take out a few of these on keg. Well, not a lot. You take out maybe one or two. As you crush one and then cut the head off of another one. Its head and antenna keep moving after its head is cut off. As
And
the
that
blood sprays on you, you're like, it kind of burns you, but not enough to actually deal damage. As you stand there, inside the middle of this horde, does that end your turn?
yes.
Alright. Bob, it is your turn. As the horde has
Wait.
now started to push past Ruby and trying to get past your group.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna do the first thing calmly. I have advantage still, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. I am going to fuck it. I'll save rage for later. I'm gonna just flat out just attack him. I'm going to attack the closest onkeg that is within my distance.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, first attack. I'm doing 2 attacks. Extra attack. First attack is a 23, and then the second attack is
What weapon are you using?
Great Axe. Other one's 19.
Yeah, both hit.
Damage. First damage is 13, and then the second one is 12. So
25.
thank you.
So, as you bring your great axe out and you cleave through one of them with both strikes, you watch as even more are starting to pour over you. And you can see more are starting to pull out of the ground and trying to escape whatever that pulsing was.
That's not good.
Mm-hmm. Does that end
Give
your
me
turn?
I believe so.
Okay. You guys are in the middle of this horde. It's swarming around you and trying to push past your space. You're gonna. I will say, if you do not move, you are going to get trampled.
Then I'm going to go ahead and move.
Okay. You manage to push past a few of them and out of the space. As you look back, and you can see your friends are about to get trampled. Gesh, it is your turn.
I am gonna go out of the way as well.
So you just move out of the horde.
Yeah, and if possible, I will either take. Is Zeus nearby me?
If you're gonna try to pull someone out, it's gonna be an athletics check.
Okay.
Okay. Zeus's character is not nearby you. He got flung 30 feet away from you guys into a wall, as I fucking said.
Okay. Sorry. Then I'm just
out of the
gonna
way.
go out of the way as well.
Okay. You manage to get out of the oncake horde. Does that end your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Zeus,
Yeah.
you got flung through a wall.
Shit. I'm sad now.
What are you doing?
Into a wall, right? Not through a wall.
Through a wall, I said.
Oh.
Throw all night.
So he's really out of the way.
Okay. I thought you were just exaggerating. Okay, that's where am I now then?
30 feet away from the horde.
Oh.
And they are
Are they
moving further away from you. They are moving up the spire.
Oh, okay. I'm safe then at the moment.
You can see multiple other ones of them are crawling out of the ground to move as well.
Okay. So if we don't get in their way, they're gonna be being chilling. Okay, that's fine.
You can see Ruby's character, the garden gnome, is in the middle of this horde.
Ah, that's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
7-foot spire of lean muscle.
And these creatures are like 10 feet tall. These are large ants.
Ooh, oh, I have a great idea.
Mhm.
All right.
Who the fuck is typing like on a calculator right now?
My keyboard's. Oh wait, no, that's not.
That's what I have.
Here, I'll type again.
Yeah, it's his.
Shit.
Mine's.
What about mine?
I would have to be listening to hear yours.
Fitness Grandpa's test. Most faster test.
Anyways.
Yeah, copy we can hear
Okay.
you as well.
So,
What about
Here's
mine?
my idea.
Okay. I shit my pants. You turn his.
I shit furiously as I say
What are you doing,
dominance.
Zeus?
So, on that guy in the middle of the horde,
Mm-hmm.
would he count as willing for my spells?
I don't think so. No, he doesn't know you're casting a spell, so he's not willing.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
nah.
gonna take my turn.
That ends your turn?
No. Hold on. I'm gonna free action. I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna yell at him. Stand really tall for me. I'm going to cast enlarge on him.
Okay. Does he need to make a save then?
He needs to make the Constitution save unless he becomes willing from that.
So he does not become willing from that. Make a Constitution saving throw, Ruby.
Okay.
Critical failure, double small.
Nat 1 for a total of 2.
Nat 1. Okay, you critically fail. So.
Yeah, the DC is 18.
Okay. I'm gonna say she
Double
grows.
critical.
I'm gonna say she grows 2 sizes then.
Fuck yeah! All right. Now if they if you
damage is doubled, by the way. From that.
yay! All right. Now if you just stand really tall, they won't attack you. They'll think you're a rock.
So suddenly you guys watch this 7-foot creature suddenly grow to 21 feet tall.
Jesus. Wait a minute.
That's
Impressive.
14, 21, yeah. To about 15 would be the next one. No, about 18 feet tall, probably.
How tall is the ceiling?
You.
I know. Dumb
There is
question.
no ceiling.
I figured. Dumb question. Sorry. Or was it the second I fucking said it?
So
Anyway, moving on.
this individual grows about 20 feet tall, and as they just stand there like, oh, you watch as the on-kegs. Is that your turn, Zeus?
That's everything I can do. Yes.
The on-kegs attempt to move through her space. Through his space. Ruby, what is your AC?
AC is 12.
Okay. Yeah, they hit you. As they push through your space, I'm gonna need to make an athletics check here for them. Okay, yeah. You do get pulled prone underneath the on-keg's legs, the ant's legs, and you do suffer 23 points of bludgeoning damage as they trample over you and start to make their way up.
Resistance, remember, from rage.
Yes, so calculate it.
Shit. Okay.
So either 11 or 12.
11. We always round down.
My bad.
My plan didn't work.
As
Shit.
this individual starts to get bludgeoned by these creatures, they start to run up a ramp and seem to burrow into one of the walls. You guys watch as another earthquake shifts and a few more rocks begin to fall down towards this base of the pit. Initiative is now over.
Okay.
You guys failed to you guys failed to defeat that encounter. Okay.
It's a horde.
We
They
could
didn't want to fight us either.
Alright.
Well, after that combat, after initiative ends, I'm going to rush over to large person. I'm going to end concentration.
Yep.
I'm going to run over. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Hey,
Bit tough on the shoulders.
Hold on. And I'm going to, thinking he has a dislocated shoulder, I'm going to try to push his shoulder in. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay. You wanna roll
Second
that?
level. All right. Cure Wounds. Make sure I grab the right thing. Okay, 2d8.
I would like who has a passive perception of 15 or higher here?
Me.
Alright, so
Not
Cash,
me.
As the rest of the group is like fixing themselves up a bit, your character starts to look around and you see a few of the trampled bodies of the dwarves and gnomes that seem to be mining here, or digging here, I should say. And as you begin to look around and sift through their bodies, you do find a map of the dig site.
It's useful.
23 points of healing.
Cool. I'm healed back to max and over,
You don't go over.
but no temp.
Shit, I put too much in. Okay, well that's fine.
as you all start to stand back up after the Onkeg horde rushed through. Minnie, remember, you took damage too.
Right. I would like to cast it on myself as well.
Okay. As the group is healing themselves up, if there's any roleplay you would like to do, I'm trying to get to the point where we were supposed to be at already.
Gotcha.
What point were we supposed to be at already?
Guess, shut up.
You know.
Yeah, the fight, I know.
So, as the group is sitting there, is there any roleplay your characters would like to make?
No. Please no.
Nope.
Nada. I'm gonna be helping Ruby up and healing
Alright, so your
myself.
characters are just completely silent while this man is laying his hands on you.
Take some
Yes.
concentration, man. Healing bones and wounds and flesh,
Tendons, stuff.
tendons.
Tendons.
Tendons!
Get
Tendons.
yourself fixed up and patched up. One of the diggers does come down and goes, "Oh, looks like we do have a few survivors." And he starts to pull out a medical kit and starts to rush over to you. "Oh, you don't seem very injured.
I'm a professional.
What happened? Why did those ants come running up?"
Some sort of earthquake.
A minor one.
The ley lines that I knew here are probably the cause of it. There's a lot of arcane energy here, and that probably scared the
Well,
Onkeks.
they have been happening since the, sky started glowing, so...
Yeah, but they get stronger because... It's because of the solstice, and the closer we are to the solstice, the stronger it gets.
What the fuck is Gesh explaining this at everyone?
Yeah, how am I the one who explains this? But
Like
being
so it's like the first earthquake that happened that collapsed the new tunnel. Okay, I see. All right.
Yeah.
So that's what's causing it. All right, not some big machine that's whirring like we thought. All right.
I don't know. That's what I think
You just
myself.
said it's because of the solstice.
I'm not an expert, but that's
During
the
the
closest assumption.
solstices-
Knowing
Why would you think it's a machine? You've been hearing
Because we
whirring?
keep hearing before the earthquakes happen.
You may
okay,
have a
that
point.
You know, from the
changes
collapsed tunnel, we keep hearing it from beyond that.
collapsed tunnel. Where is that tunnel?
Anyways, how are you all feeling? You look like shit.
I feel fine.
All right.
If it's fine.
I'm
Be
good.
fine.
Well,
Where is that collapsed tunnel that you were speaking of?
I was about halfway up the dig site.
Thanks.
Helpful.
Do you want me to show you to it or something? You
Uh,
seem
yes.
very
Yeah.
interested in it.
Yeah,
Yes,
Yeah.
that'd be amazing.
you would.
All right. Sure. Follow me. And he looks back to a few of the other people that come down. You all. And he throws the med kit. Make sure we don't have any other injured people here. And he looks toward the other gnomes and dwarves in the dig site, and the other gnomes and dwarves start to go there. I'm gonna lead these guys to one of the tunnels. The others look at him like, okay, that seems very strange, but sure. Like, these random people that just walked fucking in here want to investigate a tunnel after an attack? Yeah, sure, let them, I guess. Anyways, you get the feeling people are thinking weird things about you. But there's no guards really set up here, so, they can't do shit.
And my character wants to safeguard their peace of mind by not telling them what's going on.
That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Like, can you imagine the panic that would ensue if they would know what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
So as you guys begin to walk up the dig site, the dwarf looks at you. So, why'd you come to Agabus? You don't seem to be from around these parts, strange man and other people.
Many, many different reasons.
Yeah.
Too long a list to explain.
Well, I
I-
can think of a reason for you, little gnome.
Oh, yeah,
I-
I'm free.
Yeah, I am personally here because I was traveling with a few friends that came here for the solstice.
Ah, yeah. We always have that strange tornado everywhere. Actually, no, he wouldn't know that, so I don't know why I'm saying that. Yeah, I heard it's a beautiful time, the solstice, in certain parts of the world, so glad we're able to see that strange spiral in the sky. That's interesting, huh? What do you
Yeah.
suppose it is?
Pure arcane energy?
Possibly. Anyways,
Because
so what the fuck are you, by the way? He looks at you, Ruby.
I'm a garden gnome.
No, you ain't. You're fucking 7 feet tall.
I am a very far outlier.
He just seems flabbergasted and done with your group and wants to get this over with. Much like me.
That NPC reflects your current state of
And
mind.
you wonder why I don't like Gesh and Ruby being in the same games. Anyways.
Yeah.
But in most of the games we are both there.
So, as you guys continue to walk up, you eventually get to a point where the man goes, "Alright, we're gonna walk this way. It should be across this part of the chasm here. If we follow this small bridge that's been built of wood, we should get there. Careful not to fall off. There's no railings." And he begins to walk over this very finicky-
Precarious.
Precarious, there you go. Precarious looking like planks of wood that have just been set to and nailed into the ground on both sides of the dig site. And you can see it goes over the cliff edge that seems to just drop down to the bottom, which is at this point a few thousand feet down.
Okay, I would suggest, because we are all very heavily built, that we be very careful.
I just said that, fuck ass.
I meant more in the sense as we go one by one over there to make sure nothing breaks. Because I think if 3 people who are each almost 200 pounds without anything on them might not
Then
be in
it
good
would
mood.
likely break the bridge.
Yeah.
Well,
Alright, so who's going first then?
I'll
I'll go
go.
first.
Okay,
Fuck it.
you make it over.
I'll
without
let him
issue.
go.
One more time, I didn't hear you over Ruby. I know.
Yeah, I'm not inviting Ruby to any other shit. Anyways, you make it without issue.
Sick.
Who's going
Um,
next?
Was this safe? I'm going across. Okay, I'm feeling it.
Okay, small little midi goes across and he makes it without any issue as well.
Fuck yeah.
next I would go.
Make me just a D100 roll.
I am the one who is too heavy. 87.
Okay, you make it without any issue.
And I will follow up.
Make me a D100 roll.
Alright. And here. Oh no. Oh no. 14.
You guys watch as the garden gnome gets about halfway across, and you just hear as the entire wooden board just cracks and they begin to fall. Make me a dexterity save, Ruby.
Oh fuck.
Oh! 3 total.
Okay, you guys watch as this individual starts to plummet to their death.
Oh.
Alright, since no one's doing anything, you die,
Uh,
Ruby. Thank you.
I just wanted to do something.
You guys are like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. I gave you 10 seconds to do shit, man. What are you doing?
I'm using my celestial revelation to fly down and try to help him.
All right, make me a dexterity. This would be an acrobatics check to see if you're fast enough to make it.
16.
16. That was the DC. You managed to catch them. They are a heavy individual. I need you to make me an athletics check to stay flying properly.
Okay.
The rest of you watch as this individual suddenly sprouts angelic wings out of their back and starts to
15.
fly down after them. What'd you roll?
15.
15? Alright, you're being pulled down with them a bit, but you're managing to hold on to them.
I try to fly up.
Okay. It's more of the force of catching them, pulling you down at that point, and then you
Yeah.
manage to hold on to them, and your strength manages to pull you up, and you manage to fly back up to the top of the pit, where you were at before, and land with the rest of your group.
My thanks, friend.
No problem. That was a very close call. Oh god.
So, as you stand here at the precipice to the entrance of the cave, you see the cave goes about 30 feet before you can see rocks have fallen. However, there seems to be a bit of a hole mined out, and you can see a dwarf starting to squeeze through this hole through a few rocks and pulls himself out with a popping sound. And you can see Darlin, the dwarf, pulls himself out covered in this dust of stone and just brushes himself off and starts to run before he smacks into your character, Warforged. Alright. Oh, fuck, you gotta be kidding me. I'm sorry, Warforged, I'm sorry. And he starts to push you out of the way. Shit, what time is it? Fuck, I need to go meet up with... And he looks and sees you, Gesh. Oh, you're just on time. And he puts his hands on his hips. What took you so long?
I can't really answer that. I can't really answer that. Good.
Shenanigans ensued.
Yeah.
Bunch of insect creatures try to attack us.
Well, here's your tunnel.
Thanks.
Oh,
Did you perhaps see a cloak wizard who is a bit crazy?
Maybe a persuasion check.
Oh
And I would like
God.
you all to make me an intimidation check. Both in chat, please.
11. Oh god, I need to have the roll word shit.
You still have a good chance of beating here.
Come on, Wolfpool, please. Fuck.
Sorry.
If you roll,
Hey, poison knife.
16.
Nope, didn't see anyone like that. You should be fine to go through. You're gonna have to squeeze pretty badly through that hole I made there because kinda got crushed by some rocks, or might have. Anyways, my job here is done. You have a good one. Here's a pickaxe if you need it, and he just fucking runs off. What the fuck happened to the bridge? God.
Blame the
broke.
short person.
I didn't do it.
You literally did.
No, he didn't.
It was Ruby's character.
Oh yeah, it was Ruby. Oh yeah. Sorry.
Everyone just hates
One
me, apparently.
person who should be short.
Yeah, I know, right?
The short to be persecuted.
You seen that one YouTuber who's extremely tall in a short family?
Billions.
Bro, oh yeah, that guy with the dwarf. Right?
That's essentially my character.
Billions must grow.
Alright, well, small tunnel. I'm a small person.
I might be fucked.
I would like to go through the hole.
Okay, so you
Thank
see
you.
this, okay, give me a second here.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. This session has just been weird, man.
It's always weird.
So, As you guys stare at this tunnel, you can see bits and pieces of brass metal sticking out of where the tunnel has collapsed from a bit, but not a lot of it. You see a few wires made of steel, and you see the rocks have collapsed to block off this passage. Besides the small hole that has been made by Darlin, apparently, for some reason. You don't know why. But you see the hole, and as you begin to go down, Zeus, and inspect it, you begin to go through it, and because you're a small creature, you can fit through this pretty easily.
Fuck yeah!
It's a good 20 foot of crawling, but you eventually make it to the other side. As you do so, you pull yourself out, and you see the hallway begins to become more brass and steel wire as it continues going along its roof, its floor, its sides, and you can start to see small glass tubes that seem to glow a bluish-green color. They seem to be implanted into the wall.
I'm gonna shout back through the tunnel. Seems safe, but there's some weird stuff in the walls.
Everyone else hears, "Seems safe, weird walls."
Weird walls. Eh. So be it.
Well, after
Everyone
you.
else. I'm going last. I'm the biggest. Get in there.
Wait, I missed. How tall is your Warforged? 8 feet?
7 foot. And I am made of metal, so you have a better chance squeezing in than I do.
Yeah. Okay, so we're the same height. Never mind.
Lady Gnome Pigs first.
Who is trying to squeeze through the hole now?
I will.
Alright, Gesh, you can go ahead and make me an athletics check.
Okay. Athletics.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, acrobatics. I'm stupid. What the fuck?
Okay, then.
Just change what you added to it if it's a different score.
Fuck. Oh man. It's an 8.
Okay. So, as you try to squeeze through, you guys watch as the angel tries to squeeze through and just gets stuck. Their ass is sticking out of the wall.
Can I?
Need some
Can I
help
try?
there.
I will try something first. Can I try to like use my strength to like make the hole bigger?
I don't even need to go over the reason why that would be a bad idea.
Yeah.
I'm just
Funny
You
though.
trying.
can make me an athletics check if you want to crush yourself, sure.
Okay, no, no, that would be a bad idea. Can someone help me, please? I'm stuck.
Alright, as I am going to help him through.
No, try to pull me out.
Alright, make me an athletics check
pull
to
him
push
out.
him through.
Push through.
No, pull me
That
out.
was what I said you
Why?
were doing before you said anything.
Well, I
I'm
got
gonna-
extra
I'm gonna
hands,
go-
man.
pull
You
me
gotta
out.
bring it through.
28!
He started doing it before you said anything, so...
Can I provide the help action? I
You
want
guys
to give him
watch
advantage.
as Ruby's character kicks their ass, and as they go flying into the hole, they're now stuck 10 feet in.
Ah,
Fuck
shit.
you.
I'm gonna try to pull him the rest of the way through.
Okay, you go there, and you like start to try and pull, make me an athletics check, Mitty.
Please.
I
fail.
swear if he gets enough of that 20, it's gonna...
You're gonna fucking
It
be
would be
cheese grated
hilarious.
against the walls at this point.
It would be funny, but also incredibly stupid.
I like to imagine as you're fucking pulling me, push
so
through it.
my
Fucking metal grinding sound.
Oh, it's only a +1. Oh well.
Don't
Uh
make me pull out the giant rats, guys.
That's crazy.
oh. I killed my players with giant rats once.
Crazy.
Rats.
Nat 20 +1.
I killed one of my player with a swarm of rats once. They like literally turned him into bones.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
No.
Crazy? That's crazy.
Definitely, nice.
So, Zeus, you managed to pluck this guy out the other side. You do suffer,
Cheese grated.
2 points of bludgeoning damage as you were forced in and then out very fast.
Freaking cheese grated.
Honestly, I didn't expect this to work at all.
You guys hear a
Alright.
popping sound and you feel the airflow continue onto the other side again. Who wants to try next?
Okay,
I am
first
going
off,
to go next.
no, first off, we got a pickaxe. Maybe we can try to make the hole bigger.
We don't have time. We're already crunched.
Domino, if you'd like to set the scene here a bit, because they
Oh,
are
boy.
making a bit of noise
Oh,
in the
boy, here we go.
hallway.
Here we go. Here comes the.
Oh shit.
What do their perceptions pick up?
Hmm. Faintly, ever so faintly, carried on the billowing winds bouncing about through the long labyrinthine tunnels of this ancient place. Quietly, ever so quietly, the scraping of metal and the whirring of an ancient machine.
Is that all?
Yeah, I don't really know what was expected of me here. I wasn't paying attention. I spaced.
Okay.
Basically, what do they see, hear, smell, taste, feel as they hear this scraping of metal on the ground? Like, what, like, as the cold air seems to, of this tunnel seems to burst into your bodies, as it seems to get almost a degree colder than outside, where you just were. You hear this scraping of metal. And as you turn around, Gesh, because you're the most perceptive out of the two, in this darkened hall, you could see the glimmering of an iridescent color in the distance. You could see puffs of smoke, steam, the sound of steam being poured, and the sound of gears whirring. As every hair on your body begins to stand. As you see Mitty, as you're holding the pickaxe and you and Mitty are having an argument, and you realize you probably should have been quiet. It's at this point you hear that metal starting to approach you. It echoes through this metal hall that is dimly lit by the blue and bluish-green tubes. You can just faintly make out the glistening of metal in the distance as well. And as it slowly approaches you,
I blink Gesh.
the shaded figure comes to light. And that's where we're going to take a break, because I need a break from this group for a
I
bit.
need fucking food immediately.